Hello everyone, and welcome to the Phoenix recap of the 2013 MotoOption Clothing Supercross Series presented by Fly Racing. Covering some storylines from back at A1, the new license system implemented by Race Factory Gaming seems to be improving the racing out on the track, and it has also led to a very highly competitive 450 class, as several riders, including two-time Supercross champion Brian Haskell, have failed to make main events, and the racing has been really tight. In the 250 class at Anaheim 1, it was a crazy battle for the lead, coming down to the wire with Brett McLeod, number 211 on the motorsport.com ride, taking the win. And in the 450 class, defending 450 champ Tyson Frisquez on the Barry Motorsports Fly Racing ride won the main event. But 2011 MX champ Austin Jones made his return and finished second, so it was a wild night from Anaheim. Here's a look at the results of the 250 class. You see McLeod finishing ahead of Tyson, Smith, Jefferson, and Bankston in the top 5. And then in the 450 class, it was Frisquez ahead of Jones, Markham, Vanderlei, and Dupuis. Let's take a look at what happened at Phoenix. In the 250 main event from Phoenix, it was a good jump out of the middle. Even though he didn't get to the corner first, he snuck around and got the whole shot. Fernando Andrade, number 927, grabbed the whole shot. And he was tailed by the MotoOption EVS teammates of Dennis Fjellberg and Jeremy Smith, and they quickly established themselves as the lead two riders, Fjellberg ahead of Smith. And those two went at it for a couple laps before Dennis made this small bobble and Jeremy Smith was able to get by him for the lead, but they were able to maintain their 1-2 positions for quite a while. Brett McLeod was buried back in the pack. That's Anaheim 1 winner, and he was not able to keep the points lead after this one. Lap 7, Smith goes down with the lead, and Jonathan Olson, who had been sneaking up, took the lead at that point on the split fire ride, but then he makes the same mistake as Fjellberg, and Smith capitalizes and tries to retake the lead, and they battle back and forth for the next 2 corners. Smith is unable to triple in before the whoops, and Olson hangs on, but not for long as he gets into the bales, and both him and Smith collect each other, go down, and Fjellberg happens to be in the right place at the right time, jumps over them, and takes the lead away. Ludwig Bott, number 185, was in second coming up to the final lap, but Jeremy Smith changed that. But nobody stopped Dennis Fjellberg of the MotoOption EVS team from winning this main event from Phoenix's first ever Race Factory Gaming main event victory. And just kind of cruised to the win, was really never a major factor in any of the issues, and won that main event ahead of Smith, Bodden, Olson, and Mullins in the top 5. And Jeremy Smith takes the red plate into A2 next week. Let's see what happened now in the 450 main event. .450 main event got underway from Phoenix, and it was no surprise to see the number 1 Barry Motorsports Fly Racing ride of Tyson Frisquez grab yet another hole shot. 2 for 2 this season with hole shots in the main event as he led away at the front of the field. But it looked like we were set up for a pretty good main event, as Austin Jones tailed him in second, number 2, and he had Zach Dupuis of the Race Tech System Decal ride behind him in third, and a host of other talented riders ready to give chase. But Jones threw it away pretty early and went down, allowing Dupuis in the second, and neither one of them could ever really match Tyson's pace. Tyler Crane, number 16, returned to racing this week after having issues last week at Anaheim and not racing the night program, and he would not fare very well in the end. Zach Dupuis goes down on lap 13, and Jones was able to retake second, but the whoops seemed to be a major problem for Jones this evening, as he went down yet again in the whoops, and Dupuis got back by for the second place position. Jason McNeil, number 22 of the JDR J-Star team, and Jack Roberts, number 26 of System Decal, both rode really well and are expected to be title contenders, but had issues at A1, so good to see them back out front. But Tyson lapped all the way up to 4th place in this main event as he was on rails the entire time. And it seems like he's going to be pretty hard to match this season as he wins yet again. That's Barry Motorsports Fly Racing's Tyson Frisquez winning Phoenix, as well as winning Anaheim 1, and making it very difficult for other riders to see a light at the end of the tunnel in this championship. But here's the results from Phoenix. Frisquez ahead of Dupuis, Jones, McNeil, Nash, Yuki, Wood, Zaworski, Crane, and Roberts in the top 10. And Tyson, after winning both of the first rounds, will hang on to that red plate heading into Anaheim 2. That'll wrap it up here from Phoenix. We hope to see you guys at Anaheim 2 to watch the live stream on Tuesday night at 5:30 p.m. Pacific time. So we'll see you guys at Anaheim 2.
For daily motocross pro and am coverage, be sure to log on to vurbmoto.com, and if you like us, prove it.